Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is July 18th, 2024, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to youtube.com/Hello Cupcake It's Me to check out the YouTube channel that is updated every Wednesday and Saturday. And then head on over to www.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog. Give it some love, like and subscribe there, and follow me on all the different social medias. Also, make sure to check out my upcoming book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, scheduled for publication November 2024. So, how is everyone? I'm sorry if today's podcast is going to be a little weird because the podcast host that I usually host with changed a whole bunch of stuff and took away a lot of their editing tools and stuff like that. So, I'm probably going to end up having to use 5 different programs to do one podcast, which I'm not very happy with. So please bear with me. I'm going to try to be as seamless as possible. So anyways, not really a lot of stuff going on. I think last week I talked about possibly attending a huge community event. If not, let me just recap on that a little bit. So every year we have this big community event where hundreds of thousands of people show up from all around the state and from all the area. Talking about community safety, health protocols, and emergency planning and stuff like that. The sheriff's department gives out gun locks. Fire department does CPR trainings, and just a lot of foot traffic. So I reached out to them to see if I could set up a booth there, trying to drum up more information about my book and possibly getting more donations and stuff like that. Told them what my book was all about and that I had planned on having the 988 information at my booth and having some mental health games and stuff like that. And so if you're not familiar with 988 system, what 988 is a national crisis hotline. So if you're feeling suicidal, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling whatever, and just need to talk to somebody, you dial 988, you're automatically put in contact with somebody who is professionally trained to help people in crisis or just to be a listening ear. It is an amazing program. And I will try to have some more information about it and try to link to it in the show notes for today's podcast if I can figure out how to do all of that. Like I said, things have gotten changed around quite a bit. So I'm kind of excited about the fact that I might be able to show up for that. And yeah, so the only other thing that's been really going on in my life is just cleaning and being in this domestic mode right now where all I want to do is clean, cook, and make my house look nice. And, for the longest time, my house was a direct reflection of my mental health. All the bullshit that I was going through, my depression, my manic episodes, my high and low lows, and everything in between. And it got to the point where it was starting to bother me the way that it was looking. And I was kind of ashamed of how it looked and didn't really even want anyone to come over. There was only like a very small, select handful of people that I would even allow to come over to my house. And now, like, I'm purposely inviting people over. I was given a television the other day, and I just happened to have enough money to pick up a really cheap TV stand on Amazon. And I was given a surround sound system. And let me tell you, that was like a monkey trying to do a math problem, trying to put the sound bar together, but it worked itself out. And so, like, now my house is just comfortable. And I got blessed with a brand new portable air conditioner the other day. And so not only is my house comfortable and inviting, but it's comfortable in temperature also. And we have had some pretty gnarly days of summer here in the Pacific Northwest. Like, we're breaking record highs in some areas with temperatures being as much as 115. And, I went to go do grocery shopping around the 9th, and I had a freaking heat stroke. I started having a heat stroke, like sweating profusely, getting super dizzy, super hot, just unstable and everything else. And there was just nothing I could do to break myself out of that. So I've been very happy and feeling very blessed the last few days. And, there's a lot of other little things here and there that have contributed to just like my overall thankfulness to the universe. And last night had a little bit of a spat with someone over the fact that I found out that one of my longtime friends, acquaintances, whatever you want to call them, wanted to start going to the YMCA. And I specifically have not told any of my social circle about me going to the YMCA for exercising or any of that other stuff, just because I wanted a space that was my own. I wanted a place that was like safe for me to be in, to make all brand new friends, to just have something that was for me. And I absolutely fucking hate the term gatekeeping, but I guess that's what I was doing was, not giving out the information about how to utilize the YMCA and how to utilize the programs and stuff like that. And so the fight was over the fact that I didn't want this particular person in that space. And, I know I can't control who comes and who goes and who does what or whatever else. But, it was just one of those things that, like, no, this is mine. Why do you have to encroach on it? And I'm afraid that this person's demeanor and characteristics and stuff like that will somehow be a negative reflection of who I am, because just because. And so I have to set that aside and realize that if the people are actually my friends, talking about the new friends that I made at the Y, if they are actually my friends and They've known me for the last 3 years. If they think any differently of me after this new person comes in or whatever, then I don't need them as part of my life. But the whole fight started because I wasn't being listened to, and my thoughts, my feelings, my whatever were being invalidated, and basically I was being told that I was an asshole or whatever else. And you know it's part of my process to like have to have this big crisis moment about stuff. And I was very raw in my emotions. I was very raw in what I was feeling, how I was feeling, and everything else. And I just needed to talk about everything. Like, I wasn't denying that, you know, I couldn't control the situation or whatever. So, anyways, long story short, had this huge blow up last night, and I still don't feel bad about it. Like, I still feel the way that I feel. I know that I cannot control everything and whatever else, and that it's outside of my ability to control. The only thing I can hope for is that we just don't go to the same class at the same time. And so, yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. I'm just like, today I'm numb about it. I'm still upset in the fact that I wasn't able to have a conversation without the constant beratement of like, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, and all this other stuff. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Listen to what I have to say. Let me vent. Do not add your 2 cents in. Like, that's all I needed. A lot of times people just need to vent. Let them fucking vent. And that is one of the things that I do with people in my life is I allow them to vent. And it's been very difficult for me lately because I'm a fixer. So somebody tells me something, my instant reaction is, oh, I know how to fix this for you. Oh, I know how to do whatever, or let me interject my opinion and my own story and let you help fix yourself utilizing what was said. And so to have that stripped away from me really upset me. And it was just like, it was triggering and unnecessary all the way around. So we'll see what today, tomorrow, the next day holds or whatever. I mean, there's multiple classes on different days that I can go to and that I can attend. And it just might be that I have to have that conversation with this person. Like, hey, I've been coming here for a while now. Please keep the storytelling that you know of about me or whatever else to an absolute minimum. Like, if I'm not there someday or whatever, and people ask you, hey, where's he at? Just give them the very basic, oh, I don't know. I haven't talked to him this morning. Or I think he was doing something with his sister. Like, that's all you need to say. Like, don't elaborate above and beyond that. So, anyways, yeah. Looking at the date now, I'm switching up gears here because I'm done talking on this subject, but going kind of back to the book, looking at the date, with it being July 18th, it's scary to think that I only have a few more months before I'm supposed to have the book completely finished and published. And I talked to the illustrator last night, and I gave the illustrator kind of a deadline as to when everything needed to be said and done. So we'll see what happens. But I know that the illustrator just took on a bunch of other side projects too that are more important than what the book is. So I just told them, I'm like, this is when I would like to have everything said and done and wrapped up. So then that way I have at least a month to a month and a half to get my stuff taken care of, because I still have to upload the illustrations. I have to make it work in the Word file. Then I have to send everything off to a final proofer. And then I have to then get it uploaded and printed and have everything said and done by November 15th, because November 16th is when I want to have the book signing gala where people show up and, I'm able to sell the book and all that other stuff. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things that I have to get done in that regard, and just dealing with mental health and everything else in between. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I hope you all are doing well, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. And if you have any additional questions about the book or want to learn more about it, you can go visit it at www.cdsthebook.com. And please stay tuned, because I am going to upload a segment of a commercial that I had created, and I would love your feedback on it. So until next time, I will talk to you all then. Bye, guys.